I'm Michael Parrish, Professor Emeritus at UC San Diego, and I have just returned from the capital of Scotland, Edinburgh, where I taught a global seminar this past July for 20 students from UCSD. We studied the Enlightenment, the French and the American revolutions, Romanticism, and the Scottish Enlightenment. And I'll be going back to Edinburgh in July to also teach those global seminars again. And so I am inviting students, especially students from Revelle College, to accompany me to the capital of Scotland in July, where you can take 2 classes over the period of 5 weeks in the Scottish capital. One class will fulfill your Humanities 4 requirement. It will focus on the Enlightenment, the ideas of the Enlightenment, including the ideas of John Locke, of Voltaire, of Rousseau, of Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin. It will focus on a comparison of the French Revolution and the American Revolution in terms of their causes and their consequences. And it will look at the period of Romanticism, both in Europe and in the United States. And in that particular segment of the course, we will read, for example, Goethe's famous novel, The Sorrows of Young Werther, and Mary Shelley's equally famous novel, Frankenstein. Now, the second course, which you will be taking in Edinburgh with me, will focus on the crisis in England and Scotland in the 17th century, especially on the period leading up to the English Civil War, to the trial and execution of King Charles I, the establishment of the Commonwealth under Oliver Cromwell, the period of the Restoration, and finally the era of the Glorious Revolution in England, in Scotland, and in Ireland. So if you would like to spend 5 weeks in the wonderful Scottish capital of Edinburgh, where I will be offering these 2 courses in July, I certainly encourage you to come with me during that 5-week period. I have in the past directed the Education Abroad program in Edinburgh. I know the city very well, and this will be the 3rd occasion on which I have taught the global seminars in Edinburgh in July. So I encourage you, whether you are a Revelle student or a general UCSD student, or in fact, if you are from another campus of the University of California, you are invited to participate in the global seminars in Edinburgh in July.